folks, Maverick Indicators here. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have the best turkey day ever. Today, we're not going to do any trading because it's a holiday, and you can see this is just like straight sideways action. Don't be fooled. The big boys and girls on Wall Street, they're eating turkey today. So on holidays where there's like major holidays like this where the market is open till like noontime, I think today, I just don't participate. I'm here to make profit. I'm here to be a profitable trader, right? So I'm not here just to gamble because the market's open. But what I do want to do is make a quick video kind of recapping what we've seen this week and how the Maverick AI Pro bundle can keep you on the right side of the trade. So let's look back at yesterday. And by the way, the Maverick Multi-X, I'm not going to be talking about this morning. This is a real-time indicator, so it's only telling you what's happening right this second. But I'll give you the long and the short and skinny real quick before I give you why this indicator could have been your game changer on a crazy week like a holiday week. Where it can be very unpredictable. So the Maverick Multi-X is, think of this as 5 traders, all with a different style, all with different fundamentals, and they are casting their vote across 6 time frames. You can add a 7th time frame, and you can set these time frames for whatever you want. So if you're, right here I have it for the 1 minute through the 30 minute, but you can set this for the 60 minute, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, et cetera, if you're a swing trader or something like that. And imagine if you could be in the room with 5 other traders and they're all casting their vote across 6 time frames, and they're all expert traders in their kind of style, if you will. They all have a different style and preferences. That's how powerful this indicator is. It calculates per tick. But if you could be in a room and say, hey, Bob, what do you think about the 1 minute? I'm bearish. Okay. Hey, Bill, what do you think about the 1 minute? Oh, I'm bearish. Okay. Hey, Tino, what do you think about the 1 minute? Oh, I'm bearish. And when these things all align, there's power in that because you're having consensus across 5 traders that all have a different style and preferences across 6 time frames. And it's just super powerful. When this whole thing is red or when this whole thing is green, oh my gosh, I just love it. I get so excited. But right now, you're just going to see a messy chart here because we're just in sideways action. There's nothing to do right now. I would not take a trade right now. But let me show you yesterday and how the Maverick AI Pro bundle could have kept you on the right side of the tracks and how it was clear as day with our indicators. And we played it very, very safe this week, right? Again, we're here to be a profitable trader. We're not gamblers, we're profitable traders. And we want to only take the right trades. And we want to take trades to make money and not just to trade. All right, so yesterday, let me mark the open for you. So your open was like right about here, okay? So your open was right here, and look what you had. Okay, this is the 5-minute chart on MES. So let me bring this down because the Maverick Multi-X we're not going to look at today, but it is one of the most powerful indicators you can have on your charts. Let me bring the bear bull down. All right, great. Hopefully this is giving you a better look. All right, so right off the bat, we open, okay? And we don't trade this initial candle. We do not trade that initial candle. That is where bad things can happen to you. But if we got in on the next candle, which is right here, look at this nice push up. And let me tell you why the Maverick AI Pro would have absolutely helped you out here. First off, you have a green background. Second off, you have bright green candles. Bright green candles are your strongest upside candle. There's 5 colors in the Maverick AI Pro. You have bright green, strongest to the upside. You have hot pink, strongest to the downside. And then you have, red is your second strongest to the downside. Green is your second strongest to the upside, and then you have gray. Gray means indecision or reversal. Indecision or reversal. So if you've ever looked at a candle and you said, man, I really don't know what's going on with this candle. Like, what's the real story behind it? I can see the direction and the size, and that's all I can see. Well, let the Maverick AI Pro color code your candles so you know what is the actual data behind the candle. And what this is telling you here is that we skipped this first candle and you had bright green candles. And we've been playing around with a lot of phrases. We always say, if you see pink, it will most likely sink. And I mean, look at this move. This was a huge move on ES. So about $7.99, so $800. I mean, this is a $13 move. On ES, $13, that'd be what? 26, that'd be 52 ticks. That'd be at least about over a $700 move bright and early in the morning for you. So the market opened on this line. We skipped that first candle, and then we had bright green candles. Boom, 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 boom. Huge move to the upside. You had 1, 2 confidence arrows telling you, stay in it, you're on your way. Sorry about the beeping, that's my coffee maker in the background. On top of that, you were above your Maverick guide. See this blue line? This blue line I would never trade without it on my screen. When price is below the blue line, you go short. When price is above the blue line, you go long, okay? So pretty cool here. Below the blue line, you go short. Above the blue line, you go long. So you could have taken this all the way up to here. Now, but Maverick, how would I have known to get out? I'm just not sure. How would I have known to get out? Well, I'm going to tell you. So you come up here, you break above the Maverick guide, you get in here, you do a nice move. What would this move have been? Let's see here. Let's say you didn't get the bottom. Let's say you got in right here because you hesitated. That's 05 up to, and let's say you didn't get the tippy top, you got it to like here. Okay, so that is a, let's see here. I should have pulled out my calculator beforehand. Sorry, guys. Minus, what did I say? 21 minus 5. So it's a 16-point move. So that is 64 ticks. So on regular ES, that's an $800 move. But how would you have known to get out here? Okay, well, a couple things. Number one is you started pushing down and your color of your candle changed from bright green to green. Okay, so you're losing momentum on the color. The second thing is, look at your Maverick trender. Your Maverick trender stopped right here. So I guarantee, because I just really know this indicator, this line, so the Maverick trender, let me tell you how this works. When it's pegged to the top, that is showing strength and momentum in the color that it is. So this is obviously bullish, right? The strength and momentum. And when you get towards the end of a flat top, it's going to start pushing down, okay? We're looking at hindsight. So we're looking at where it finished, but I guarantee it started to push down here and you would have gone, okay, we just went from bright green candles to now I'm pushing down and I'm getting regular green candles and my Maverick trender is starting to push down. So I would have gotten out and look at the next little bit here, right around 10 o'clock, you just had sideways action. And what I tell you, gray candles are indecision or reversal. Indecision or reversal. So now my traders know that we wouldn't jump in on the first gray candle. You got to break, close below the Maverick guide. Remember, when we're below the Maverick guide, we go short. When we're above the Maverick guide, we go long. But what I would tell you is that you had a gray candle. I would wait for at least a red candle before I jumped into a short here. So look how the Maverick AI Pro perfectly shows you a sideways action here. Like literally perfectly. You pushed up with bright green candles. You started pushing down. The color of the candle changed. Now you just have green. You don't have bright green anymore. Okay, your Maverick trender is pushing down, and it turned into gray candles. And this whole time, you're just sitting on your hands. How many traders got killed in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So this is 35 minutes of just sideways action that traders probably just got chewed up. They were like, oh, it's going to head back up. Oh, no, it's going to go down. Oh, it's going to head back up. Oh, no, it's going to go down. But if you had the Maverick AI Pro, you had gray candles, which here would be indecision candles. How powerful is that you could have gotten in here, bright green candles, confidence arrows pushing you straight up. You're above the Maverick guide. Your Maverick trender is pegged to the top the whole time. And I guarantee you had an uptrend label down here because this is a real-time label. So this would have said uptrend. And then guess what? You peek out here. You're around the 10 o'clock. Everybody knows ES starts to make some decisions around 10 o'clock. And then you push down, the color of the candle changes. You said, oh man, we're losing steam. And then your Maverick trender pushes down and you start getting gray candles. And it perfectly showed you to sit on your hands this whole time and not get chopped up. You had gray candles. Then guess what? You break above the Maverick guide and we start going up again. But we don't start going up with gray candles. We get bright green candles. Bright green candles. Maverick trender pegged to the top. Okay, you came up and maybe you got cold feet here and you said, oh, I don't know if we're going to break up. Okay, fine. It's futures. You get out. You're not trading options. It's futures. So you got out, you kept your profit, and we tested the Maverick guide. And then guess what? Confidence arrow, confidence arrow, confidence arrow, back to bright green. And this sucker just took off. And look at this beautiful flat top on the Maverick trender that was what we do is we stack probability. If you have a bright green candle, if you have an up confidence arrow, if you're pegged on your Maverick trender, it's a beautiful thing. And look at this thing. It came up. What'd you get? Let's say you didn't get the full move. 14 up to, and then you didn't get the full move over to here. Okay, well, what is that, 40? So 40 minus 14, that's a $26 move. So on regular ES, just one contract, this is a $1,300 move. From here to here is a $1,300 move. That's absolutely insane, and you are above your Maverick guide the entire time. Now, what I also want to show you is your bear bull indicator. This is another indicator that our lifetime Maverick AI Pro bundle owners have. The Maverick Trender you cannot buy. The Maverick Bear Bull you cannot buy. It only comes with the lifetime license. Look how and it just tells you it's looking at a bunch of things. Order flow, a whole lot of things. And one of the things that it's doing in its calculation, it's saying who's in charge, the bulls or the bears. And right here, the bulls were in charge. The bears took back over, but guess what? You didn't go short because you had gray candles. You knew this was an indecision or a resting time. And quite frankly, your Maverick AI Pro was directly in the middle of these candles. Remember, we go short when we're below the Maverick guide. We go long when we're above the blue line, the Maverick guide, okay? So you had this, I want to go short. No, my Maverick trender just keeps spiking up green. I have gray candles. I'm sitting on my hands with gray candles. And then, okay, boom, we get a nice push up. Oh, my bears are taking over. Let me just get out, take profit. Okay, we tested the Maverick guide. Oh, bulls are back in control. I got a confidence arrow on bright green candles, which is the strongest upside candle. And my Maverick trender is pegged to the top. And I guarantee you had an uptrend label, like right now. Okay? So, but this is looking at the market now. I think the market's open till noon today. So it pushes up, pushes up, pushes up. Huge $1,300 move. And then guess what? We just had some sideways action. Gray candles, gray candles. You just had a mixture of candles here, and the Maverick AI Pro is keeping you out the whole time. Now, could you have scalped some of this? Sure. You know, this red candle, you broke below the Maverick guide. You could have taken it for 33 down to, let's say here. Okay, that's a $7 move. You know, you could have scalped around here. But again, it's a holiday week. Man, you're just going to get a lot of chop on a holiday week. That's a $350 move. And then you're just bouncing around. Quite frankly, you know, could you have, again, taken a scalp? Gray candle, indecision, but now you got green, bright green. Maybe you took it from here up to here. Okay, well, I had bright green candle. My Maverick trender was pegged to the top. What would that have given you? From the Maverick trender pegged to the top to where it wasn't pegged to the top, it's these three candles. So that would have been 37 up to 43. Okay, so about a $6.50 move. All right, so that's 26 ticks on regular ES contract. That's $325. But this is why we're staying out today, right? Holiday weeks are just chop, 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 chop. And I got it stretched a lot, but if I do that, you see it's just chopping around. And you have so many gray candles, we're staying out of this. So many gray candles. And then you got to, what was this, 330? Yeah, and then you're just going into Yeah, you're just going into 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? So, and then we've been just chopping along ever since. You're going into Thanksgiving, right? You're going into Thanksgiving. Look at the mix of just, gray candles and stuff. But just beautifully taken off the open. So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want edge in the market, okay, truly the indicators I wish I had when I first started that can keep me at a chop like this and give me all gray candles, and I'm just sitting on my hands until it finally breaks out and I can get that move. Or here, gray candles, I'm sitting on my hands, and then bright green candles. Maverick trender is pegged to the top. My bear bull is showing the bulls are in control. Gray candles, I'm staying out of that chop. Green candles, I'm flying up. If you want edge in the market, if you want clarity in your charts, and by the way, don't forget the Maverick Multi-X. This is like trading with 5 other traders, okay? Now I got it all. This is like trading with 5 other traders in the room that all have their own expertise, and they are giving you their vote on 6 time frames. Very, very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. I call this trading with training wheels. If you want edge in the market, come check us out. We have the most amazing Black Friday sale going on right now. Let me pull that up. Right here, the Black Friday sale is going on. Over 65% off lifetime licenses. No promo needed. We kept getting emails where people were like, what's the promo code? And it was like, oh, we're just going to change the price for you, so you don't even have to think about it. This is going on till midnight tomorrow night. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I don't know when you're watching this video, but it is going on till midnight on Black Friday. We are going to not only give you, okay, 65% off, $14.99/it, $7.99/it, $4.99, but we're not just going to give you that. Number one, if you get the lifetime license, I'm going to give you a license for not only NinjaTrader, but also TradingView. I'm going to give you a license for both. On top of that, you are going to get 5 free bonus indicators worth over $3,600. And these are fire. The Maverick Trender, I just showed you, I will not trade without the Maverick Trender on my screen. $997 value. I will give that to you for free, and you can just check out these crazy insane moves that the Maverick Trender catches. The Maverick Auto Gold levels, it auto prints at 9:20 every morning, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll print levels on your gold chart that are like magnets. I'm telling you, seeing is believing. Try it out. It's available on, all these are on TradingView and NinjaTrader. The Maverick Buy Sell Beta, you'll also get this. This is an indicator that we are still in research and development. It's still in beta. This is so cool, but this is one of the perks of being a Maverick AI Pro lifetime member, is that from time to time, we have these indicators that we're working on and we want feedback from the community. So we'll actually release it to you guys to try out. And it's pretty cool. I just had a trader send me an email yesterday where it caught like this, $1,000 move, or no, it was like $775 or something like that, where it caught a killer move. Maverick Orb. So if you trade the Orb strategy, this is going to auto draw your Orb box. You can set it for whichever Orb strategy you use, the 5-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and then you use this in confluence with your Maverick AI Pro. Oh my gosh, people are getting crazy wins with this. And then finally, one of my absolute favorite indicators, this is the only way you can get it, being a member of the AI Pro bundle, which is on sale right now, the Maverick Bear Bull. And this is doing a very complex calculation on who's in charge, the bulls or the bears. And look at this. This is an uptrend. We can all see that this is an uptrend, but 40% of your candles are red. And the bulls were in control the whole time, but the market makers are shaking you out. Or look at this downtrend. Beautiful downtrend. 42% of your candles would have been green if you're just using regular candles. This is looking at orders. This is looking at a very complex formula to realize who's in control, the bears or the bulls. And we're going to give you this indicator as well. It's almost $1,000 value. We're going to give you that as well. So literally, this is the craziest deal ever. You're going to get 7 indicators for $4.99. It's a one-time payment, and I'm going to give you 2 licenses. Are you crazy? NinjaTrader and TradingView. So come check us out. If you want clarity on your vision, if you want edge in the market, come check us out. Don't take my word for it. Read what our traders are saying, and you can watch tons of trades on here. $775 win, $4,500 win, $2,000 win, $2,300 win. You can see all the accounts that we have passed on Apex here. And then just read what our traders are saying. I mean, just crazy. Made $600 in 2 trades. Look at this P&L for the day. That's pretty awesome. First time using the indicators. Like, I'm not saying you're going to have these results, but these are actual reviews and kind of testimonials from our traders that are just absolutely insane. Passing a prop firm account. Here's copy trading. That's some serious, crazy copy trading. So anyway, come check us out, MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.